A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia State Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Now flanking the quarterback. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Now it's second down here. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge game here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. But he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll test the right side here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down, looking to throw it. The short completion of the tight end.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Quarterback operating an empty set. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Clemson 7, Georgia State 0.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
That return backfires on him. Now the offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The Georgia State offense on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Contact as he threw it. It's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's the 2nd down play. Setting the back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head for a kicker.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Panthers offense back out there now. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help from the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
He stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Panthers. And they go in front here in the 2nd half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
The end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. He was in as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It's now second down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Second and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they've got him.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's a run call on third and goal. And he'll be brought down.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
first down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge... This stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it for a big gain. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a first down, get as close as you can to the sideline on those conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play two passing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to throw it on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Georgia State. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down.